What's up? This is Andy. I'm going to be giving you a couple of my favorite selections for the Pick'em contest that No House Advantage is holding this Sunday. It's the same contest we've been taking part in these last couple of weeks. No House Advantage, it's player props and fantasy rolled into an easy-to-use platform. It shows you props for a player, shows you Saquon Barkley, over/under rushing yards, and you pick your favorite ones, and the more that you get correct, the higher you ascend in the standings and the more cash that you pocket along the way. And if you go to No House Advantage using the link in the description of this video, they're going to match your first deposit up to $50. So you put in 50, you get 50, and hopefully win the 15,000 top prize. That's what we're going to try to help you with today. Not just me, but the people at Stokastic. They offer free projections for this particular contest. So go over there and check out their optimal lineups. They're very helpful when you need a couple of those extra selections. You have 4 or 5 good ones, but you need another 3 or 4. They give you plenty of free material for this contest, so definitely go check that out. And looking at this particular week, I'm going to start with Saquon Barkley, those rushing yards. I'm going to take the under on Barkley's rushing yards because he's going up against one of the top run defenses in the league that's really been playing well recently in the Commanders. And also, Saquon Barkley's production's kind of been ramping downward these last couple of weeks. I don't know the last time, other than that game against Houston, where I think it took him 30 carries and everybody kills Houston. But I'm going to take the under on Saquon Barkley rushing yards. Maybe if it was rushing and receiving, he would get there. I do not have faith in him to break that number in the 70s against a run defense in the Commanders that has been playing extremely well. So give me the under on Saquon Barkley rushing yards. Then I'm going to look at Mike White. Anytime they're going to list 1.5 interceptions as the prop, I just am too tempted to take the under. It's not easy to throw 2 interceptions in a game and now watch him go and throw 4. I'm not on the bandwagon like others. I don't think he's going to be this big revelation. I probably believe that the Minnesota Vikings are going to win this game rather handily. But 1.5 interceptions is not an easy feat unless you're Jameis Winston a couple of years back. So give me the under 1.5 interceptions. Then I'm going to go to the Jaguars versus Lions. I'm going to take the under on 3.5 receptions for Evan Engram. A lot of mouths to feed over there. When you look at Evan Ingram's production, he's had a couple of spot performances where he's been able to go over 3.5 receptions, but he's not one of the key cogs in that offense. He's kind of more of a supplementary guy, borderline red zone threat. When you got ETN catching it out of the backfield with Kirk and Zay Jones and Marvin Jones, a lot of mouths to feed over there. So I think getting to 4 catches is not going to be an easy feat. So give me the under 3.5 receptions for Evan Engram. Then I'm going to take the over 41.5 receiving yards for Drake London. I'm not a huge fan of the passing game over there in Atlanta, but there's just a sheer lack of targets and weapons. Kyle Pitts not in there. You have Cordarrelle Patterson out of the backfield, and Drake London. We've seen London's production be a little bit better the second half of the season. Indoors, at home, he should be able to clear 41.5 receiving yards. So give me the over on Drake London. And then lastly, the same way that I took the under 1.5 interceptions, because it's just such a ridiculous number in my opinion, I'm going to take the over half of a passing touchdown for Justin Fields at home against the Packers in that rivalry game. Obviously, Justin Fields has been playing very well this second part of the season, mostly with his legs, but also he's been throwing touchdowns as well. Hopefully the injury that kept him out of last week isn't going to limit him so much to the point where he becomes ineffective. But anytime I see half of a touchdown, I'm very tempted to take the over, which is why I did that. So give me the over half of a touchdown for Justin Fields. And those are the picks that I got for you on this Sunday. Good luck to all you. Better luck to me. Like I told you, go check out those free projections for this contest over at Stokastic. Follow the channel here, and I will be back with you before Thursday to look at the next Pick'em contest. Take it easy. Have a good one. I'll see you then.